Hytale dropped a massive frequently asked questions back on December 3rd on their blog. And with all the craziness going on, the early access reveal, pre-order cosmetics, and everything else, I finally have time to sit down and take a look at the FAQ. But this FAQ has huge confirmations: Steam, consoles, edition upgrades, monetization, modding rules, and the creator program. Today, now that the news whirlwind has finally slowed down, we're breaking down everything you might have missed. Let's start with the question that caused the biggest explosion online. Will Hytale be on Steam? The FAQ did answer this, but a lot of people misunderstood it. Hytale will not launch on Steam for early access. But this isn't because they're scared of reviews. In fact, they said the opposite. They've been giving their game negative reviews internally for weeks. The real reason? They want early access impressions to come from informed players, not a flood of Steam users who don't know the dev background and could push the game in the wrong direction. Steam is still possible later. They're even talking to Valve, but Steam currently doesn't support some of Hytale's modding features. So no, Hytale isn't hiding. They're just making sure early access starts on the right foot. Next up, consoles and mobile. This fact confirmed what many expected. Early access is PC only. Mac and Linux are still being evaluated. Consoles will come later, but back-end systems need massive work before that's realistic. And mobile? Not planned for early access, but they're exploring possibilities. On December 3rd, the FAQ already hinted at the edition structure, and now that the pre-order details are out, we finally see how that fits together. 3 editions: Standard, Supporter, and Cursebreaker. Back then, they told us that content for these editions would expand over time, even the Standard edition, which lines up with the cosmetics we've seen now. And importantly, you can upgrade later. If you buy Standard today and want Supporter tomorrow, you only pay the difference. These edition cosmetics are only available during early access, but once you own them, they're yours forever. And they confirmed no pre-order bonus, no fear of missing out tactics. The FAQ also talked about pricing, and this turned out to be a huge detail. They're working on regional pricing, but weren't sure it would be ready in time for pre-orders. So, to compensate, they lowered the global standard edition price to $20 USD. That's extremely customer friendly, and honestly not something I expected from a game this anticipated. The FAQ also clarified some features that won't be in early access yet. Pets and taming? They're planned, but not ready. Fishing is still being designed. Voice proximity chat? It's close to functional, but not releasing at launch. They said their top priority heading into early access is stability. Fewer crashes, fewer bugs, which honestly I'd rather have than early features. This section is huge for people worried about monetization. Hytale confirmed again, no pay to win, no gameplay advantages, cosmetics only. Cosmetics from early access editions remain exclusive, and later on they may add more once the game stabilizes. Modders can create furniture, pets, hats, cosmetics, but only for players who install the mod, and they can't override official cosmetics to avoid confusion. Third-party servers can sell their own cosmetics if they want, and Hytale encourages it, but official cosmetics must still be supported. And long-term, they may even partner with artists to sell their work in the official store. Languages. Early access launches in English only, but the game is built for localization. They'll likely use community-powered tools just like they did before. The FAQ also laid out the revenue system for servers and modders, and it's actually extremely generous. For the first 2 years of early access, Hypixel takes 0%. After that, their cut will never exceed 20%. And it could be much lower for well-run, low-maintenance servers. If they eventually offer optional hosting or moderation services, the percentage might change, but the base policy is extremely fair. They also addressed username scalping. And yeah, they're not messing around. If someone squats on names to resell or ransom them, Hytale will reclaim them. And finally, the creator program. If you make Hytale content of any kind, you can apply. Creators earn 5% at first and 7% after dev costs are recouped. All creators get the same rate. There's no special deals. This includes edition upgrades, which is actually awesome. So even though this fact dropped on December 3rd, it's packed with some of the most important details about the early access and the game's long-term vision. Let me know in the comments which part of the fact you are most excited about: the cosmetics, the mods, servers, or the creator program. Subscribe for more Hytale updates as we get closer to early access. I'm Caden. Thanks for watching.